Ladies and gentlemen, now I had to sit down this morning and record this video because I knew if I didn't record this dude, I was just going to take him straight up to rank 2 regardless, because the last time we did a crystal opening, like a few weeks ago, where we got Chavez and the Overseer, I was so impatient that I instantly took both of them to rank 2 without rank up videos. But I feel like as well, I don't know if like many of you feel this with like the Ascended Champions. I'm kind of stuck in like analysis paralysis with all my decisions at the moment, like figuring out who to ascend. And we didn't talk about this on video yet, was like a really big struggle for me because like there are so many amazing champions and so many reasons why you'd ascend various ones. But in the end, I just went for Nick Fury. Like the way that I approach a lot of new content, I love like the triple evade charge safety net. Like Nick Fury was caught for the Abyss of Legends, is an absolutely insane champion. If you know he's awakened, you get rid of the decoy and you just play him at 30% health. And he's also like a really good both defender and also attacker in Battlegrounds. There's like a lot of interesting stuff you can do to try and finish the match, like as soon as you get rid of the decoy, if you have like a bit of a bad start as well. But on defense, like he's just like a really annoying champion to get through. You've got that second life for the majority of characters in the game, and yeah, even if like you don't have that, you still have to contend with like managing his stacks, like a very annoying special one. So yeah, Nick Fury, dude, just honestly was a champion that I've really enjoyed for such a long period of time. And I feel like when it comes to the 6-star being relevant for my roster, I think I'm probably going to be using that, you know, evade safety net until the end of time. So I'm very, very happy to have ascended Nick Fury there. But again, like there's so many amazing options. I know most people just went for Hercules, but I've really enjoyed seeing a lot of people that, you know, went for somebody a little bit different. That's one of their favorite champions that they just really wanted to spice up there. However, today on the rank up, man, I got so many really good choices, right? I think there's one that is just like there's no debate. Like Hulk, there is absolutely no debate, dude. Just instantly going to rank 2. I think Hulk is like top 3, just at least in the base pool, 7-star champion. You could argue top 3, top 5, but like he's just so overpowered, dude. I was playing him in the that incredibly fun Unstoppable Colossus side event this morning, and I was just like, oh, I forgot how overpowered this character is. Like his stun is just absolutely ridiculous, and he hits like a truck. He hits so incredibly hard as well. So yeah, I think for the challenge that's coming up a little bit later today, which I think we're probably either going to do tomorrow or maybe Friday, to do I believe it's Act 7 completion, only using 7-star champions. Like Hulk is just going to be borderline broken for that. He's going to be amazing for so many nodes, so many fights, especially toward the end, where again you can kind of extend the stun duration significantly, get like 45-second stuns, and you are having a great time. And the amazing thing as well about buffed Hulk is like he really doesn't need that awakened ability. Like he's kind of got everything he needs. When you're playing this champion unawakened, it's just like more physical resistance, crit resistance, and also when he enters Gamma Rage, he gets an unstoppable passive. Again, like the first one's like a little bit of a nice to have, but it really doesn't matter that much. He's got like all of the damage, all of the utility, poison immunity, degen resistance, like the crazy stun, all of his debuffs, like everything you really need from the champion unawakened. So yeah, he's a really, really, really good unawakened 7-star champion. So yeah, very happy to have him up there. And then for the second option, I'm actually close to having like 3 of these, but I want to save some resources for Morbius as well. So I need to go back and claim in some catalyst here. Hit the claim max. So yeah, I'm kind of also in analysis paralysis for my 7-star rank ups as well, because again, there are just so many really good options. I think Killmonger is definitely worth considering as a rank 2 now that we have him awakened. Like on defense in Battlegrounds, he's going to be super, super annoying as a 7-star rank 2. Like Titania is amazing even unawakened. Dragon Man, like Sasquatch is still pretty beefy and annoying, even unawakened. However, when awakened, and also at rank 2, is going to be an absolute force of nature there. Like Angela, if we can get her awakened, is just crazy, man. There's so much utility out of that awakened ability. But again, she is a bit harder to get awakened. But we've got one Angela, so again, a second one could come along. But I think I'm going to save the rank 2 on Angela you know, for that day that we hopefully do get her awakened. There's like Vision Arcus, dude. Vision Arcus is still annoying to fight, and he actually has got some pretty good damage output as well. But I was testing his damage output versus Gore, and Gore is like, I forgot actually how hard the 7-star version of Gore hits. And I was watching like a lot of Battlegrounds videos yesterday because I've been seriously considering Gore as a rank 2 option as well. And I do want to take him up at some point. I think Nagase and a couple of other content creators are doing some really good Gore videos. But yeah, Gore, as long as you are confident with his rotation and play style, and you can play, you know, moderately aggressively, like Gore just absolutely decimates opponents with the special 3. Storm Pyramid X is like a really underrated defender sometimes, because their specials, you know, they're very precise. You need to make sure you get them right. You know, they're fairly easy to evade the special 1, but also the fact that she is glancing makes her really annoying to fight and slows down a lot of matches, which can allow you to take the win in Battlegrounds. Lady Deathstrike, I do like Lady Deathstrike. She's not really that fast in a lot of Battlegrounds matchups, at least in comparison to other champions, especially, what is it, a Mega Sentinel in this current meta. I do like her, but she also doesn't scale up very well with higher ranks because all her damage is based off armor. So the ruptures are based off armor, and then she does get a variety of bonuses when she's awakened. So if she was awakened, I'd probably take her up, but you know, we're going to wait for that day to come. And then Wiccan, I'm getting used to Wiccan. Wiccan's like seems really good when there's like lots of buffs and you can really you know, take advantage of that. But outside of that, he seems to kind of be a fairly average champion. He performs well, but he's like nothing special unless there's a lot of buffs to take advantage of. And if you're like fighting like a Hulkling or a is it Tarax as well? I think Tarax is the name of the champion. But yeah, he just goes crazy in those matches. So on like the right node, Wiccan is amazing, but I kind of feel like he does everything I'm going to need him to at 7-star rank 1. So I'm kind of happy having him there. Whereas Mantis, I need that special burst. It's like lining up that special 2 and just, you know, having your 20 stacks, getting that 10 Fury. I find like anything at my level or under is just dead. They are so dead. But anything like above just needs a little bit more damage on top of that to kind of finish off the match. And like, yeah, I think that rank 2 is really going to bridge like a really nice gap. Not to mention Mantis is really fun to play. She takes like a little while to kind of get used to her play style and kind of get a good mastery over it. But after the updates to this champion, she is much easier to play than she was before. So yeah, I'm really digging the buffed up version of Mantis, but I'm still like not an absolute master of her. But I'm trying to get a little bit better, and I think having her rank 2 is going to be nice motivation. We can use her for various stuff in the 7-star Act 7 challenge that's coming up. But yeah, she's going to hit like an absolute train at rank 2, dude. There's going to be so much damage output. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Not to mention as well, Mantis, she can be a little bit annoying to fight. You know, if she gets off one special 1, like the fight can go south very quickly. So, you know, maybe there are certain nodes and scenarios that kind of alter the flow of gameplay and make it, you know, a bit more difficult to like pre-block and specifically target things. Oh, I actually didn't even realize I had like skill ISO left. Okay, well, I am in fact a mug, but is what is. That's going to be a little bit overkill on the ISO there, but hey, we got Mantis up. Actually, Mantis now becomes the profile champion. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So she overtakes Nick Fury there, just because we have like 40 levels. So we've got her awakened again. And Mantis, like, at least in my opinion, like, really doesn't need the awakened ability. She kind of has like everything she needs unawakened, but it's just you know, a little bit more of a bonus on the tranquilized versus non-science champions, and gives it a little bit more uptime as well. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but again, not like absolutely essential for anything that the champion needs to do on a regular basis. So I thought, now that we've ranked up Hulk, we've got Mantis up, let's create a team, and we're also going to bring in the Overseer as well. So we've got 3, you know, relatively freshly ranked champions, and we're going to do the this month's side event, because I know everybody in the community has not seen this side event enough, man. You know, it's not like most people have been, you know, dragged around this what is it, 30 times or something absolutely ludicrous. I think it's more than 30 times, but we'll see what we can do. And again, even without buffs here, dude, looking at the champion's health balls, it's like Mantis has almost 60,000, and Hulk and Overseer, you got like 67,000, just under that in terms of hit points. So again, the 7-star rank 2 is very, very beefy, but you slap on like a 30% booster, and you are just going to some very, very interesting places. I think Mantis has some potentially good interactions versus Quicksilver and like not getting whiplashed. But yeah, what we want to do now is we just want to kind of brute force that SB2 and probably not get directly hit on the face. That would also be great. So Mantis, like, she kind of starts off slow, but then you can just extend combo. I messed up a little bit there. And then, yeah, you just kind of delete the opponent after that. Dude, that was a really nice special too. I kind of messed that up. It wasn't like the perfect special too, but that was still about 250,000 damage. So yeah, if we're seeing kind of anything like that in Battlegrounds, dude, she is going to be doing some work for a hot minute. So I do certainly appreciate that. And we're very lucky to have the 6-star Hulk relic that I managed to get from spending way too much money on the 4th of July deals. But for the Overseer, I really like the Overseer, dude. Just like animation-wise. Oh, actually, does the glancing mess up? This is what I'm talking about Storm Pyramid X. Is she like glanced Overseer gaining a charge? His first Gamma Power charge? And also, like, that special one, it's not like a quick dodge, you know? It takes a few seconds out of the fight. This is why, like, I think she's sometimes a bit of an underrated Battlegrounds defender. I've completely ruined my ramp up on Overseer here. Can't really get much good now. It's basically like, you know, old school Ant-Man, but with like a harder to dodge special one. I don't know if I'm going to have enough damage. I should have plenty of damage, actually. It's not that a crazy match. We have special 3 here. Hopefully there's no sort of like crazy interaction that causes my mega damage to fail. My Cosmic Cube thing to activate. Okay, getting some really nice bonus damage. And there we go, the fight's just over. And that was just like a mini round for Overseer. Overseer, like, you can get so much more out of him if he was Awakened ability and with Suicide Masteries on. Just gonna go absolutely crazy. Terrax, I've been using Hulk this morning just for fun in this match, but I kind of want like another Mantis one before we go for, you know, double, like, we can make him like Giga aggressive. I guess already he is kind of like Giga aggressive anyway, so it's a slightly faster way to ramp him. So yeah, that's why I like Mantis, because you can just get away with some really jammy stuff. Yeah, I mean, can finish off attacks very, 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 very quickly. But yeah, that was sick, dude. That's my first time trying that match. I was thinking, oh, okay, if I can just be really aggressive at the start, I can get most of my ramp. Plus, on top of that, then I can just go straight in for the nuke. Because a lot of the time, I go for the way of building Mantis, just kind of like hitting into the block. And then I feel like we're going to immediately ramp Hulk and just one-shot this guy. Close. Very close. Yeah, Hulk's just crazy, dude. He's so crazy. He just goes in, bro, and he just doesn't stop. And you can, in the majority of matches as well, I think, depending on what you're trying to do, it might make a bit more sense if you have the reach for it. just throw like an early special 1, and then your enrage comes, and then it resets like the diminishing returns on the special 1 stun. I want to get a bit more power just so I can like safely chain things on here. Yeah, we're going to go for that first special 1, and then we can go for like a, I think a 5 combo here or something. Chuck another 1. Get that stun. And now we're enraged, and you see we throw this next stun, it's got crazy duration. You can literally get like 20 hits out of this one. I ended it a bit early to play safe, didn't really need to do that though. So yeah, Hulk is just ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. One of the crazy thing is as well, and I totally forgot about this in yesterday's video, is because I was doing the Caps Commissioner event, did a little bit of Wayland, of course. I was with the choice of get the 7-star version of Civil Warrior or go for like another 7-star crystal, and that crystal was the final one that we pulled Hulk from. But I was looking at Civil Warrior, dude, and I was like, he's kind of cool. He's got some good damage ramp up. I don't really love his play style. I don't think I'd end up using him. So like, I want to go for that additional chance of getting like Sunspot, Shuri, and Hulk. And like that very crystal was the last one where we actually pulled the 7-star version of Hulk. So yeah, I'm so happy, dude. That worked out in like literally the most incredible way. And, you know, my cope, even if I got somebody bad, was like, at least it gets me 1 more crystal, like, closer to something that I really want. Because, yeah, I wasn't that fussed about Civil Warrior, man. So, getting the Hulk is just, yeah, so good. But, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you did enjoy today's rank up video. If you did, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.